Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we're making something sweet and easy, which is always good. It is called delicate cupcakes. Here's what we need. We're also going to need our oven on 200, patty pans with little cases, 18 of, a mixer, and just a few other things. They're really easy to make. It's basically everything in the oven, out they come, and frost them. So come on in and I'll talk you through our ingredients list. Okay, so we are going to need 125 grams of Devondale Dairy Soft. Now, I shopped in Aldi, so Aldi do not sell Devondale Dairy Soft. For you that don't know, Devondale Dairy Soft is actually a brand of spreadable butter. So that one was from Aldi. That's not cheap, just that one on its own, but that's 250 grams, so that's fine. So it's basically half of that for this part. Half a cup of caster sugar, 2 eggs, which I've already done in the cups as I do. No, that's not a piece of shell. I thought there was a piece of shell in there. 1.5 cups of self-raising flour, half a cup of milk of your choice. I still use the lactose-free light milk. That one there. 1 cup of icing sugar. There. Another 40 grams of your Devondale Dairy Soft. So that was that one yet again. 2 teaspoons of boiling water. Obviously, no point in measuring that until you're actually making the frosting. And 2 drops of pink food colouring. That one's rose pink. Pretty. Alright, now that you know what's in it, let's get going. Alright, so first of all, we've got our mixer, which is here. Into our mixer, we are going to add our Dairy Soft and sugar. I'll just keep calling it Dairy Soft because it is what it is. There was no need to melt the butter. If it's a humid day or a hot day, whatever, good thing about it being spreadable butter is it will actually start to melt on its own. So that's always a bonus. Alright, so just scrape out that cup of the butter jug, the one that even though no matter how many times you wash it, it never cleans. All good. And the sugar they are referring to is, of course, caster sugar. Alright, so pop that onto a low speed. Once you turn it on at the wall, duh. Alright, off we go. Once it's thick and pale, we're going to add the eggs one at a time. Okay, once it's starting to look like this, add the eggs one at a time. Make sure they're well beaten before you put the next one in. Once the eggs are mixed in, we are going to alternate between milk and flour. So let's go. Bit of flour. Then a bit of milk. You can slow it down a bit now, we don't need it super speedy. A bit more milk. A bit more flour. more milk, a little bit more flour. Once that's mixed in, the last bit of the milk, and then the last bit of the flour. Alright, beautiful. So, let's go get those patty pans over. We needed 18, and I have lined them with the cute little papers. Fancy ones. I like using the colourful paper cases. They look really good. So if you're making these for a special occasion, obviously now there's so many places around where you can get fancy ones. Let's turn that off so we can talk. You can get pretty colours, you can get metallic ones, all sorts. So yeah, these are yellow, red, blue and green. Sweet. Alright, so we're just going to make sure everything's off the beater. Whoops, nearly lost my handy pink spatula doing it that way. Alright, that'll do. Okay, oh, I got rid of that spoon. I actually wanted that spoon to help spoon it in, but all good. Okay, so my handy pink spatula is just because for you who have been watching the show, I will quite often talk about how great my mixer is, but it doesn't reach the bottom. So therefore, you got to give it a little bit of a help. Now, unlike most times when I've actually made a batter, there has been vanilla in the mixture. So the mixture has only been butter, eggs, sugar, milk and flour. So therefore this is what we would call a butter cake because there's no vanilla in it. It's fine. It's all good. Alright, so there's 18. Alright, so just quite simply get a spoon, plop some in. Now the best way to cook if you've got a small oven like mine would be do one batch at a time, because I've found with my oven, if I do one on the top shelf, one on the bottom shelf, one will cook, the other one won't, so I've got to give one longer. So take your time. I mean, they're easy to make, but take your time when it comes to this part, and then do one batch in the oven on its own, and then do the other batch after. I used to have a really cool oven where I could put 2 trays side by side, but that wasn't my house, that was someone else's house and I was paying rent, so not worth it. Better off having your own place. Who knows, maybe one day I might have a great big oven. I have to demolish half this kitchen to get a big oven in here, but never say never. Can happen. Alright, so I'll just keep going with these. I'll be back when I get the first lot out of the oven. Okay, so they're going to cook in the oven for 12 minutes to 15 minutes at 200. I'll just do mine for 12 minutes because I am going to keep it on 200. So I'll be back when these are out. First batch is out. The timer decided that it didn't want a time, but anyway, second batch is in. I'll catch you soon. Okay, so we have 18 cupcakes, 18 delicate cupcakes ready to frost. They look good. They smell fantastic. So, grab your Mixmaster again. I'm just going to use the handheld version because it's easier. So, into this bowl, we need our 1 cup of icing sugar. Doesn't say anything about sifting it, so therefore don't. The butter was the 40 grams. sort of melted a little bit. Try and leave it out of the fridge for a bit longer, because that way it softens it. Depending on where you are, what the temperature's like. Obviously, different seasons, different humidity can all play havoc with things like butter. But the good thing about this butter is it's a lot softer than the normal butter. When I say normal butter, the one that you buy as butter, not spreadable butter. Okay, so that one's gone. Okay, we have got our 2 teaspoons of boiling water. And last but not least, oh, that didn't sound good. A couple of drops of pink. Now, the more pink you put in, the brighter it'll be. 2 drops, nah, go for more. I love this pink. I have had that one for quite a while. It's a nice pink. All right, let's go. Easy. There we go. Obviously, it's a good idea to try and get that butter in. Let's go, butter. Don't be tempted to put extra water in, because you're not really going to need it. It will come together. It looks like a lamington. And I'm dyeing everything pink because I've got pink on my fingers. Yeah. Alright. Get that butter into it. That's going to make all the difference. Alright. That'll do. Okay, grab a butter spreading knife. Here we go. And spread some on top. If you want to put sprinkles on them, you can. As I say, if you're using this recipe for a celebration, whether it be a birthday or something, there's so many different little things that you can get to decorate cakes with. I've just recently done a couple of birthday cakes for people that just said, hey, can you cook a birthday cake for me? And then one was a surprise birthday cake. They were basically just decorated with, they got some cute little bees. And yeah, they looked really good. So places like Spotlight will give you more of a variety. I think there's a lot of online cake decorating places now as well. But I went into one day, it was Coles for one, and then the other day it was Woolworths. So either or, just your supermarket. Even I had a quick walk past Big W the other day. There was a lot of cake decorating things in there as well. So grab some stuff, make it pretty. Thank you for watching this episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. I'll finish these off, and hopefully I'll get posting pictures and recipes on the Instagram page. I haven't really done much on that lately. It's just about trying to find time to upload episodes that are still in the pipeline. There's plenty coming up. I'm not slowing down. I'm not speeding up, but I'm not slowing down. So that's encouraging. I'll keep cooking. Cooking is one thing that I love, that takes me away from what's going on around me. And the best part is when I can make things that are delicious like this and share them with people that I love, that I work with. And yeah, the smiles on their faces when I share things. So thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you on another adventure very soon. Bye.